Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast heading into this Friday. We made it to the end of the week. Highs yesterday in the 40s and 50s. Had a little bit of a breeze, especially out west. 37 mile per hour wind gusts in Concordia. Otherwise, generally 20 to 25, which definitely beat the 50 plus that we had on Wednesday and even Tuesday afternoon. Taking a look at highs today, a little bit of a wide range in temperatures as a frontal boundary will be pushing through the area today, as we'll have increase in cloud cover as well, and winds starting to shift from the southwest to the northwest. We could still be near the 30 to 35 mile per hour range throughout the day today, but we are certainly going to see those winds on the breezy side continuing even through the evening hours before finally diminishing, especially as we get closer to, if not after midnight, where winds will not be a factor at all for tomorrow on Saturday with light winds all day. Maybe just a touch more wind, 15-20 mile per hour wind gusts can't be ruled out Sunday, but certainly looking at a really nice day. Monitoring a cold front, as I mentioned, pushing through the area today. So even though we will have many spots in the low to mid 50s, especially along and south of the turnpike, it will not be that way at 5 p.m. So keep that in mind as you're leaving work later on today, or if you have any evening plans. We are looking at some cooling temperatures, and here's a look at supercast with those winds keeping wind chills in the 30s up in our northern communities pretty much all day long today, and we'll continue to push southward through the rest of the afternoon. So everyone should have 30s, if not low 40s for wind chills by 5 p.m., and only cooling down in the upper 20s and low 30s through the evening. Pretty much staying there because as we go through the overnight periods, as temperatures cool, the winds diminish. So a lot of these temperatures for wind chills may actually be close to the actual air temperature, if not the actual air temperature. We've been talking about a very, very low chance of some light rain or sprinkles, even maybe a few flurries today within that cold front, but I'm not expecting much. We are looking at most of our computer models showing nothing at all for most areas, and even if for those that do get anything, only talking about a couple hundredths of an inch. So clouds will be in the increase for today, especially late this morning into the afternoon, clearing out by tonight, and we'll have generally mostly sunny skies tomorrow, though a few high clouds may start to creep back into our southern communities in the afternoon before pushing out of the area by Saturday night, and that'll set us up with clear skies and lots of sunshine on Sunday as temperatures begin to warm up. Well, they kind of begin to warm up over the weekend on Saturday. 50s as we head into Saturday, and look what happens on Sunday. Ooh, we're really nice in the 60s, and it only gets warmer heading into next week. Brief cool down on Wednesday due to a dry frontal boundary, but still very mild. Lows over the weekend will likely be below freezing both nights, but once you get into the work week, should stay above freezing even at night. And of course, our highs are going to be quite comfortable too. Now, the 8-day forecast is indicating windy conditions today and next Friday, but there will be wind almost every day next week. I'm just honing in on what the windiest day will be. So we'll call it breezy almost every day next week, and then windy on Friday. Taking a look at dry conditions, by the way, a few sprinkles today, otherwise we're dry for the next 8 days, and we have nearly equal chances of dry than normal, wetter than normal in that 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 day outlook. Above average temperatures in the 6 to 10, but equal chances of above and below normal with temperatures in the 8 to 14 day outlook. In that 8 to 14 day outlook, we're also monitoring a moderate risk for strong winds across much of the middle part of the country. So that's going to be something to watch out for the middle part of the month. Let's take a look at what to expect for Severe Weather Awareness Week and talking about lightning for today. Lightning, that's the most dangerous weather phenomena, I think, because it's unpredictable and a lot of people underestimate, just like flooding, the power of lightning. So let's talk about it. What is the science behind lightning? It's basically electrons beginning their zigzagging downward, known as a stepped leader. As the leader nears the ground, it draws a positive charge upward and manages to merge into that electric current flow that we see as lightning. That return stroke is what we see, by the way, which is 60,000 miles per second. Very, very quick. And that process may repeat several times. That's why you have that flicker and the lightning strike. So taking less than a second and see different lightning strikes. What the most common is inner cloud, but also cloud to ground. We also get some occasional cloud to sky. And then some more uncommon ones are cloud to cloud, cloud to ground in the positive instead of a negative charge. And then a cloud to ground is also very rare as well. So it typically goes cloud to ground, not ground to cloud. Bottom line is, because that cloud to ground is common, that's where lightning can be very dangerous. Ignore the banner. I forgot to change that. Lightning safety, not storms this afternoon. We're not looking at storms this afternoon. But no place is safe outside. If you hear thunder, you can get struck by lightning even under clear skies. Don't wait until it starts raining, because last I checked, water is not a danger, but that lightning, which by the way is much hotter than the sun, is the danger. Stay inside until 30 minutes after the last thunder. Lightning can travel even 10 miles outside of a cloud, in a storm cloud, even in the clear sky. So you want to get in a car. Car provides some protection from lightning. Make sure that it's not convertible or anything like that. It's the metal that you want to stay away from. And what we want to look for in a home is staying away from trees or tall objects outside. But when you're inside, you're safe, but stay away from windows. Stay away from anything or touching anything that is attached to an electric current, plugged in. Don't touch anything plugged in. Don't wash dishes. Don't shower. If you're in the pool, you're heading inside. Many people get struck by lightning, but survive. Now, if you see someone get struck by lightning, you can give CPR. That is okay. They don't carry a charge, but you can see many lightning deaths are for those that seek shelter under a tree. Water is another big one. Stay out of a water. Stay out of a swimming pool. Lightning, very, very common here in Kansas. So please be mindful of that. The next 3 storm spotter training classes at 7 p.m. Riley County and Manhattan on Monday, Ottawa County, Minneapolis on Tuesday, and Nemaha County and Sabetha on Wednesday. You can find that complete list on WIBW.com. But as I mentioned, no severe weather anytime soon, hardly any precipitation anytime soon. As far as rain or snow is concerned, sprinkles and maybe a few flurries, worst case scenario, this afternoon and early this evening. But that's about it. Have a great day and enjoy the beautiful weather over the weekend. Be ready for the warm weather continuing next week, but also with strong winds increasing our fire danger concern.